We're sitting on the edge of the chair. And really bend your heels. Get the heels into the ground. And last time. Put your hands on the middle of the thighs and stretch the elbows and inhale deep. Then slowly so the spring, it stretches and then it goes. So stretch the spring. Hold the tension. And one more time. All right. Leave the 5 toes where they are and move the heels and move the heels. Out, don't move the toes. Glue the toes to the floor and move the heels out and in. And out and in. So don't try to do a big movement. Try to find the movement. It's a very different exploration. Find what you have to do to leave the 10 toes on the ground and still find movement. And where is that movement? Maybe the heel bone needs to rotate a little bit, kind of move in and out, rather than force it straight. Try both. Try to work with your mind and not with your full power. There are 3 tendons that goes down the legs here, from the leg to the foot. And when you're moving the hips in and out, if you put your hands or you start feeling what your thighs are doing, you may feel that you're activating some muscles in the thighs, and not just in the ankle. Toes are not moving, toes are glued. How much effort are you putting into it? Are you breathing? Are you holding your breath?
Are you supposed to?
You're supposed to breathe.
Oh, I thought they had all of it.
And
I find that's the hardest thing to control.
the breath.
It's slow, rhythmic breathing. You just skip it. You do short breathing because you're not exercising.
And rest. Where is it letting go? Do you feel the letting go? Do you feel the letting go? No?
I feel the muscles.
I'm actually feeling it in my pelvis, trying to get the bones to move by silly bones that come closer together. Okay, keep the toes, spread them and leave them on the floor. Glue them. It's not too much because that's what we're trying to work with. And very slowly let go the heels and allow the heels to come up. And they can go up as long as all 5 toes are on the ground. You cannot put the shoes on.
That's awesome. I can see my toes, I see. You make it break down.
And I mean, it's you're gonna take more. And then slowly bring the heels down. Again, lift your toes, spread them, and glue them to the floor. And slowly lift the heels with all 5 toes. All 5 toes. Now move the heel towards the big toe. And move the heel towards the big toe. We're doing the same thing we did on flat. Move the heel out and move the heel in. Move the heel out and move the heel in. And now that you know what we're doing, start to look into how do I move from the center towards the little toe? What kind of movement is it? Is it a straight line? Is it an arcing line? Which bones move? In the lower leg, we have 2 bones. Can you feel the separation? Is one leg doesn't want to do it? Keep on asking questions. As you're going in towards the little toe, maybe stay there. Feel the difference between one leg to the other. Then start moving towards the big toe. Is there less movement when you go towards the big toe? Or more movement? Is it harder? Is it easier? It's tiny little movement and it's huge effort, isn't it?
This is my bad knee.
No, nothing is bad. Nothing is bad. No bad.
There's no bad knees?
No. There's no challenge there, but
Okay.
don't
There's
be
less movement.
don't be
less
bad to
movement.
it.
No judgment.
Yeah. But keep on the little toe on the floor. And slowly go down and rest the heel. Put your hands in the middle, take a deep breath in. Stretch the arms, stretch the torso, and exhale. Don't let the spring just drop. Stretch the spring. Stretch the arms if you have space there, without the shoulders if you can, and one more. And all right, we're sitting on the edge of the chair. Move your feet so you can see the big toe, second toe, and maybe the third toe when you're sitting. Heels on the ground. Heels on the ground. Oh. We're going to lift the arch and rotate the foot towards the outside of the border of the foot. It's called supination. It's like laying on your bed.
do anything with the toes or not? No.
They're going with you, yeah.
Okay.
Slowly flatten back, spread all 10 toes if you have them on the ground, and lift the outer border. Keep the big toe on the floor, and lift, 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 lift. One leg will be nicer than the other. No, don't do that. Don't separate more because now you can do it better. But we're trying to get the movement of the foot from supination to pronation. We're trying to go back and forth without a lot of movement in the thighs. So this is another way you can do it with the knees, but try to keep this as quiet as you can and move from the ankle down. Ta-da-da, 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 ta-da-da. So we stand on our feet, we walk on our feet, and we don't pay attention to our feet. And they carry us all the way up. So, rest. If you look at your feet, we're supposed to have arches. If we look at structure in history, aqueducts that carry water to the old city, in Rome, in ancient Rome, and many places in the Middle East and Africa, all of those are built on arches. Churches, domes. Okay, so that's a strong structure with a stone in the middle that holds it, all this. So think about this as the arch that supports everything from the hip up.
You're talking about the arch of our feet?
The arches of our feet.
Yeah.
So if I'm standing like this and I have arches,
Right.
now I'm going to collapse my arches. Watch what happens.
Flat foot.
Flat foot, but look what happened to my legs.
Yeah.
So let's stand up for a minute. Lift the arches and drop the arches. And lift the arches without the big toe if possible.
Without the big toe.
Without the big toe. Big toe stays. And drop. See, we went to the outside of the foot and we drop. And we lift and we drop. And we lift and we drop. Now start paying attention to the bones and the muscles in here. When you go out, everything goes inward. When you drop, everything goes out. When you lift the arches, everything becomes tighter. When you let go, lift the arch. Can you see now connections between? And drop. And lift. And drop. Go ahead and find the edge of the chair. And get your knees to be hip width apart. And bring one foot under so the toes can be under the knee. So your left foot or your right foot, it doesn't matter. I automatically went to my right. We are going to move laterally to the little toe and to the big toe, and to the little toe and to the big toe. Across the foot. Don't allow your little toe to come off the floor. If it's any possibility of talking to the little toe to stay attached to the ground, even if it's a smaller movement. And try to move the thigh as little as possible. It's down at the foot. You might have your foot a little bit too far back. Try to bring the foot a little bit forward. There, underneath the knee. There you go. Now try to slow it down as if you're trying to flatten something underneath evenly. You have a piece of clay and you're trying to make it the same height as you're passing through. Yeah, your foot is also too far back. Right underneath there, underneath the knee. So the knee and the bones and the toes are aligned. We have many little bones in the foot, and we're starting to kind of create some spaces and find them.
Are you going to teach us to move the hairs on our head?
No.
Not do it?
No, I don't want you to fail. Okay.
I mean, cats do that. Cats.
Drop the heel, stretch the back there, lift it back up. Lower the heel, get the back of the heel, all the Achilles tendons to stretch, and lift it back up. And drop, and stretch. Stretch and now lift. And stretch, and lift. And stretch, and lift. And stretch, and lift. And see if you can find that as you're lifting, you get exactly to the same place, hopefully between second and third toe. Can you spread your toes as you're coming up? Can you relax them so they're not contracted? Exhale as you come up. You took your foot again very far back. You took the foot far again. Bring it there, right underneath the knee. Okay, and rest this leg. Enough with this leg. Let's go to the other leg. Bring the toes right underneath your knee. Not down there, right underneath the knee. Aligned with the knee. And we went from the big toe to the little toe. We're not lifting, not the big toe and not the little toe. It may be that you're going to do less movement, but you're going to force yourself to work within the parameters of the bones of the foot, the metatarsus. Don't lift the big toe. Do less and don't lift the big toe. Sorry for being so mean, so many restrictions.
It's a challenge.
It is. So many of us have issues with the foot, and you go to the doctor and says, yeah, you have bunion, yeah, we can have surgery, yeah, you can have orthotics, yeah, but how about using the foot?
Mm-hmm.
So here's a few minutes of using the foot.
I
Don't
have
lift the
more
big.
movement in this leg than this.
More,
I have more movement.
but you also lift the big toe. When I said don't lift the big
Am I
toe.
lifting the big toe?
Yeah,
No, I'm not.
I
Yeah,
can
maybe
only
take
keep on
massage.
saying it. You are the one that needs to feel it and control it.
And they're not exactly alike.
No, very different. If you look at your shoes after you wore them for a year, you're going to see the difference underneath of how you walk.
Yeah, and I can see I
Yeah.
can see them my toes changing through the years.
Now you can find on Amazon all kinds of little silicone thing you can put between your toes. I'll tell you a secret, but don't tell anybody. When I was dancing, I used to sleep with a cigarette butt between my toes.
Before they had the sponge thing.
Yeah, it was in the 70s.
That way you can actually feel the
Yeah.
floor.
And,
Using these-
and not let this bone, the big toe, go in and get the helicus, locus, the bunion.
Yeah.
All right, and now we're gonna lower the heel, stretching the back of the heel, and lift the heel up slowly and align it for the weight to come between second and third toe. And lower, and lift. Try not to go out, not to go in, just to keep it on a track. And if you do go out or you do some kind of zigzag, pay attention to it and something to know about how you do what you do. You're doing the same foot again, aren't you? I know.
You went to that one, so I did too.
I went to my left because I did my right.
Yeah, I'm the opposite.
Okay. Okay, and rest. And bring both feet parallel to one another. And we're going to go to what we did in the very beginning. We had our toes on the ground, and we moved the heel out, and in, and out, and in, and see if there is any, not the toes, we're not swiveling,
We're not moving the toes.
the toes are not moving, and we're just checking to see if there's any more fluidity inside the ankle. And can you feel the bone of the heel, the calcaneus, moving? Think about it not going side to side, think about it rotating a little bit. As it goes to the little toe and as it goes towards the big toe. Or have any image inside that will allow you to move the heel Okay, and rest. Take your right foot and glide it on the floor as long as everything is touching. When you get to as far as you can go, try to lift the heel and drop. 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 Lift the heel and move from side to side. So now the leg is rotating. We're trying to move the toes as little as possible. We're working with the rest of the foot. And rest. Bring the foot back in. Stretch the other leg out. Lift the heel. And start moving the heel from side to side. The toes on the ground. And the heel is doing this. And the bones inside the foot are trying to and rest. Pump, 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 pump. Are you more aware of the knees now? Pump, 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 pump. Sit on the edge and stretch the torso. Pump, 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 pump. Stretch one leg, stretch the other leg. Both heels going out. Both heels are coming. Both heels are coming out. Both heels are coming in. Out. And in. And out. And in. And out. And in. And out. And rest. Rest, rest. One more. That's it. One more. Let's stretch the legs. Both of them, this one goes out, this one goes in. This one goes out, this one goes in. So let's lift the heels. So they're going like cleaning the windows in the car. Okay? Right? Right? Up and rest. Stretch the toes up. Stretch the toes up. Let it go. Stretch the toes up. Let it go. And go all the way. Sit and rest. Oh, finally, yeah?
Feet never got so much attention.
Isn't it nice to like part of you that you forgot about? You can lift the foot. The head will stay in the center. The heel will come and the foot will come towards you. So your eyes can stay below. And the foot will come out, outside of the knee. And inside of the knee. And outside of the knee. Try to use what you have learned by pronation and supination of the foot and using all the bones of the heel, continuous. Rest. And let's go to the other leg. So the leg is hanging on the arms. And the foot is going in, and the foot is going out. Big difference between one and the other, isn't it? It's like they're not from the same family. Different DNA. And up, and in. Saying hello from the outside, saying hello from the inside. Saying hello from the outside, saying hello from the inside, saying hello from the outside, and rest. Lift the other leg up. Slide forward and rest on the back of the chair. So you can actually really have the legs weighted on your arms. So stretch your arms and let the leg hang there. Flex the foot so I can see if you're watching your feet last night. Press the heel forward, 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 go back to the chair. Promise you this is it. Press the heel forward as if there is a big furniture you're trying to push away from you. Press the covered press, 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 and you lift your whole torso. Now you don't have to buy a lazy chair. You can even go further down if you want to challenge yourself. 2 more times. Heel. So you flex in the foot and press with the heel. Press with the heel. Press with the heel. If it's too much, then you do it here. You just swing. Okay, but if you want to get a bit more challenge, press, 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 relax the shoulders. There you go. This was number 3. If I count it correctly. And 1 more. Press the furniture away from you. So from a bent knee to a straight leg and to the leg and wrist. Other leg. Going back. Arms straight, legs is bent, foot is flexed. The heel is pushed, the knees bent. Leg is pushing with the heel forward, heel forward, heel forward, heel forward. So there's a relationship between what's happening between the lower body and your upper body. And rest. Focus number 1. Rest. I really don't like the air conditioning.
Can you change the temperature?
I wish. In a box, just important people can control it.
Yeah.
People with power. Okay, and straighten your arms. You can do it on the floor or not do it, just in your mind's eye. And with the heel, push forward and forward and forward and forward and forward and forward and back. Lift the foot, flex it, and press, 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 and relax. And 1 more time. Lift, flex the foot, and press forward and forward and forward and forward and forward and forward and relax it completely. Lift both heels and we're going to go around the toes and massage the toes on the ground. So you're making a kind of small ellipses from the big toe to the little toe and around and change direction. Good. Stay with it on your tippy toes. Lean forward a little bit. Put your hands in between your legs. And press your legs in really hard. Press your legs in really hard. Squeeze and let go. Have enough space between your toes. And squeeze. And let go. And exhale and squeeze. And let go. And exhale and squeeze. And let go. Lower the heels. Lift the torso. Lean forward. Really tall, bring your arms to the side. Make a fist. Press the feet out and don't let them go any movement. no movement. Press, 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 press. Let go. Lean forward and on exhale. And let go. We're going to do it twice more. After we lift up and we go forward and you start pressing, see if you can feel the sitting bones kind of going in. The same image that we had on the calcaneus, on the heel bone, doing this rotation. Think about the sitting bone, if you remember from the skeleton that I brought last time, that everything kind of moves underneath you, those bones are moving. So, inhale, up, forward, inhale and exhale, press. And inhale. Can you feel your glutes working, your back muscles? Important.
Make it all work together.
Yep. We are one. Who said that? And inhale up. Exhale. And release. Let's do one more thing which we haven't done for a while. Take your right leg, bring it either to here, here, or here. Whichever you can, sitting on the edge. There's no difference. If you cannot go all the way up, don't force it like with pain. We're going to bring the knee up. And we're going to exhale and we're going to bring the knee down. We're going to bring the knee up and we're going to aim the shoulder and the knee towards one another. And we're going to bring the knee down and we're going to take that shoulder, the opposite shoulder, away. And we're going to exhale and we're going to bring them towards one another. And we're going to inhale and exhale, and we're going to separate. Full rotation, the whole spine as much as you can. Head, eyes, aim, inhale, exhale. Towards one another. Inhale, exhale, away. Inhale. Exhale towards one another. Inhale, exhale, away. And come to the center. Straighten the legs, slide. And let's do the other legs. And again, we're going to have a different story here. The cousin is coming for a visit. And inhale, exhale, rotate, shoulder, opposite shoulder to, so it's left shoulder, right knee, and opening and rotating to the other side and pressing. And exhaling towards one another. See if you can take the eyes and the head with you. Inhale, exhale towards one another. Inhale, exhale, away from you. Inhale, exhale towards one another. Inhale, exhale, and one more time. Inhale, exhale, shoulder and knee towards one another. Inhale, exhale, shoulder and knee away. And come to the center, stretch the legs, slide. Go ahead and put your fingers underneath the knee, okay? And round your lower back, and round your spine, and get your nose right above your pubic bone. And inhale and exhale here. Think about a quarter of a circle towards your right hip and move your torso so your weight goes in towards your right hip. Then start thinking about coming into sitting on both sitting bones. Your spine is straight. Move towards your left hip. And back into the round spine. And then into the left side of the hip, quarter of a circle. And another quarter of a circle sitting on both sitting bones. Towards the right. Back into the round spine. Press the fingers underneath the kneecap and bring yourself to straight back. Lift the whole spine, the neck, and the eyes. And thank you very much.
Thank you.